We did the album. The experience was great. Adrian is a cool guy, and we had good chemistry doing the album together. And I think you can also hear that on the record. But then the pandemic happens, and we wanted to do some shows, but it was not possible. And then we were waiting. And then at the same time, right after the lockdown, I got this offer to do some shows with Michael Schenker. Since we didn't have plans with Vandenberg, I stepped into the Schenker camp. But then at the same time, there was something that I didn't know because I was not informed. There was a tour scheduled for Vandenberg. And I got the news because I saw a post in Facebook or something like that we have a show in Germany, for example. I don't remember exactly which one it was. So I call Adrian and say, listen, I just saw that we have this tour that I didn't know. I was not informed. And they say, yeah, you were informed. You were on the emails. And I say, no, I wasn't. So we checked, and I was not on copy of any email of that tour when they were putting the tour together. So I say, well, I cannot do it because I just agreed to do a tour with Michael Schenker in the same period. It was exactly the same period. They tried to convince me to reject the Schenker option and to do the Vandenberg tour. So I talked to Michael and I said, listen, we have this tour that I didn't know. I'm really sorry. I cannot do the tour with you. And Michael said, yeah, no problem. We're going to find another singer. He has many singers anyways. So I came back to Adrian and said, okay, I solved it so we can do the tour together. And he said, well, we were thinking about it and we're going to count on another singer. So they dropped me out of the band just because of that.
So did that cause...
There was a problem with the management, and yeah, it was a little unfair, I would say, from my side, from my point of view. But the time passed, and there is no bad feelings. We met a couple of times last year, and it was all good.
How did that collaboration with Adrian come about in the first place?
He texted me. I think it was on the first show I did with Richie, 2016 in Germany. So he texted me like, I saw the show, congratulations, you're a great singer, blah, blah. And then a couple of years after, he texted me again and he said, listen, I'm doing this. I want to do this album again. He was doing the Moon Kings, I think, at that time. He wanted to come back only as Vandenberg. So I wanted to do this, and I thought that maybe you will be interested in do the vocals. And we met and we did the album. It would be great to record an album and then do a tour and maybe to be in the band right now. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen for a reason anyways, because it gave me the chance to be in Michael Schenker group for almost 4 years.
Yeah. Are you saying you'd like to work with Adrian again?
I don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't work with him again because when all these things happens, it was not nice, the situation. And we hurt each other a little bit, I think. But even when everything is okay now and I can meet him and have a beer with him and have a conversation and everything is okay, I don't think that the opportunities to work together are going to come.
Yeah, but hurt him. It's like, man, you did everything right. I mean, Yeah,
but probably hurt his expectations, in a way.
Yeah, but you weren't getting copied on those emails, and
yeah.
And so you had...
I'm not saying it was my fault, but...
Yeah, you didn't even think there was a tour going to happen, and then and then you called Michael and said, hey, I can't do it, and then called him back and said, okay, I can...
That was the thing, because I came back to Adrian and say, okay, I quit the Schenker tour, so we can do it. And they say, now we're going to find another singer. So I needed to come back to Michael again. Like,
right.
If you want me at the band, sorry, but, now I can do it.